Do you have a small front yard thinking you can't get a nice landscape in there? We're gonna show you a project where we've got a small entrance and large appeal. I'm Michael from Suarez Landscaping. I'm out here on this beautiful entrance that we created for our clients. We've got here a lower walkway coming off the driveway. Sometimes when we're building these entrances and the driveway really slopes quite a bit, you'll see we put a little bit of cold patching here. What the homeowner is gonna have to end up doing is when they redo this driveway in 5 or 10 years from now, they'll redo it so it meets this edge very nicely. Unfortunately, we can't do much about that, but when that time comes, then it will be perfect here on the edge. You then come and step up. You'll notice that we indented the steps a foot and a bit off of the driveway, and that's because once there's a car parked here, they open the door. We don't want the door to smack the step or the landing, and it gives a little bit more flat space to step out of the vehicle, back up, and close the door. So that's why it's indented off. And we love landings. They're very comfortable. They get you from one area to the next with the least amount of effort. Staircases are nice, but just having this landing here is a great spot. If you have like extended family members arriving, you know, someone went up to press the doorbell, maybe there's a couple of people standing here, maybe 2 up there, right? And so in a small front entrance, you kind of need a little bit more room. And the bigger the entrance, the more proportionate to the front porch, if you will, the more proportionate to the rest of the house. So just having a simple staircase really isn't enough to give you a good feel coming into an entrance. So whenever possible, we add landings. And then you'll see that we covered the concrete porch, blue 45, a similar stone to what we have in the landing. And so we have this unified look from top to bottom. And of course, just like in every other project, we've got some softscape features, some garden, some lawn. So let's go on to the other side and we'll check that out. All right, so this is a small entrance, but we still managed to get here a pretty decent sized garden to encompass the home and the front landing, including this columnar tree. You know, columnar, basically for the Latin name of column. So this is giving us the height in the garden to break off the difference from all the way to the peak of the house. Medium size here down, and then the garden here is the final depth. So this is one way we get to do that in the projects that we build. We still got a 6-foot garden here. So we got some grasses. We got a plant, kind of looks like lavender. It's not lavender, it's very similar. We've got some foundation planting there, which is gonna grow up. And we've got this beautiful stone curbing from Techo Black as well, which is the brand in an onyx black. And that provides kind of your bulletproof definition to the garden, keeps the grass from growing into that garden, and then matches the stone look that we have in the entrance. So really nice look. It's relatively easy to do when the gardens are square, kind of difficult to do when the gardens are curved because every piece has to be cut a lot. So obviously this was a great candidate for it. And then we use that edging to border off the boulevard tree as well, kind of clean it up, make it easier, more appealing to the eyes. And then last but not least, we've still got lighting in here. So our columnar tree has lighting and our steps in the entrance have lighting as well. So we've got this garden here in the front, and we've also given them a matching garden in the back. In the back, they've got a beautiful green space in the public grounds, and they have a chain link fence in front of it so they can kind of see through it. And then what we decided to do was take this same garden, put it in front of the chain link fence, and almost give this a visual effect where you have like low-lying garden, and then behind you have all these big, beautiful green space trees behind it. So we kind of took advantage of natural plantings behind the property, gave them this kind of designer garden in front of it, and it looks like $1 million back there. Thanks for touring this project with me. I hope you got some ideas for your very own front entrance. I'm gonna go say hello. We'll see you in the next one.